Okay, awesome. Yeah, I think we should get started with intention and distractions. My biggest intention actually, it's like we discuss like like we already passed this funding proposal for the next 3 months, and I think what the first thing we need to take care, since we didn't set up Dune Analytics. D-Work. I think we should brainstorm how we're going to be transparent with the funds for these three first months. And especially I think it would be nice like having this ready for this week, and then go also through the other topics of the agenda. And I do not have any distraction. I'm fully focused on this call. I'll pass it to Ratio.
Yeah. So my intentions is to actually get caught up on everything, and I mean that's pretty much it. Get caught up on everything as far as TEC and transparency goes, and distractions is everything else I have on my plate: courses, programs, other DAOs, communities, other projects. So yeah, that's my distraction, but I don't know if that's good enough for this intentions and distractions, but I'll pass it to Ivy anyway.
Thanks, Ratio. My intention is just to sync with transparency team. Yeah, I can say that we're a team now because Ratio is here. And my distraction is just I still have some pending tasks, pending reviews from Common Stack comms. So yeah, I pass it back to you, Zep, so we can get started.
Yeah. Okay, as you guys probably know, we already have the money on the multisig. Like the first topic I would like to handle is how are we going to, payments? At some point I was thinking about bi-weekly. Then I thought maybe monthly it's going to, take less work. And then for the people who's working on the Dune Analytics, I think we can pay them as they request. I mean, I feel like monthly, and then having maybe creating. I feel a forum post would be better than a thread in here, because the threads are leaving, right?
What's exactly your what exactly do you wanna get clarification on about handling payments?
Yeah,
Is it the schedule or is there anything?
No, not the schedule, the process. I feel we should get some good process for this week, if possible. So, then we have 3 weeks of the month to, see how everything's going, and then at the end of the month, then we just follow the process whatever we create.
I'm curious actually about how the payment goes from multisig to everybody's wallet. Is it the way we tried to do it last time? I mean, the process for, I think what we should come up with the process of starting from requesting payment up to the By the way, I just want to mention, but this is still under in the discussion on Common Stack side, because you know that I'm getting paid full time by Common Stack. So for my contributions in Transparency Working Group, the funding that I will get from TEC, I think it should go to one of the addresses, not directly to my wallet, but I'm still trying to sort out with Griff and Comsac which wallet I should put in there. So yeah,
I mean,
it should.
You can put whatever.
Yeah, but I think because Common Stack is paying me for everything I do, so it's in logic, like TEC or transparency will be paying common stack or to pay me, so I don't get double paid. Because I will get double paid, if I get paid for common stack and then I also still get funding from TEC. So I think I have to change the wallet. I don't know if I have already put a wallet address.
No,
not
we
yet,
didn't.
right? We haven't done that right yet. Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah, because I shouldn't be putting my personal wallet address. Instead, I should be putting the wallet address. I don't know. I still have to find out which wallet address I should put in there. So TEC will like paying back, common stocks instead of me receiving the payment directly. Just wanna mention it there.
Okay, it's like you give us a common stock wallet and then we send the funds there.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean that like what I was thinking is like we create this process and then this month have 28 days. So in 28 days, everyone already requested the funds, and then by 1 or 2, I feel like me and you just get a call, review all the requests, and then just send them, right? Like I don't feel like we review it, like no one is coming like asking, I don't know, someone who didn't even contribute and asking for money. Of course, like we're not going to send them, but normally like all the contributors requesting for money, we just go read it and we send, like it's a sending, right? Like and on Nixdai, we don't care about the gas, we just send them. If we have to pay, I don't know, 1K to ratio or whoever, we just send, and that's it. And I think we can get that done in like 15 minutes or less. Like it's going to be like 5 to 6 people in transparency maximum. I don't feel it's going to come more. I mean, the budget is for 5 people.
I have a suggestion because I agree that we do the payouts every month, but I would say that let's do the accounting of hours every week. So like we used to have this spreadsheet for common simulator team because I feel like we can easily forget how many hours we work in a certain week if we just start counting at the end of the month, So I feel like every end of the week or every start of the next week, we should already count the hours we worked in the past week so we don't forget it and put it in a spreadsheet. So, but what we have to do is we just make a reminder every Monday because that's what I've been doing in Common Simulator team in the past. It's like you have to remind the team hey, you have to fill out this spreadsheet of the hours that you work in the past week and just put the tasks that you work in there. And then at the end of the month, we review the hours and then we pay whatever hours they put in there. It can be weekly or bi-weekly, but I feel like if we do it at the end of the month, weekly. people will forget already the hours that they work on for the past 3 weeks,
Yeah.
Where's the spreadsheet at? Like, is there a location?
We don't have that spreadsheet yet, but I can show you how. Let me just find a sample of how we did it for Common Simulator team.
Okay, you spelled it wrong, Zepti. You put spreadsheet.
Okay.
Another question about the wallet. Is the wallet address posted anywhere public?
Yeah. When we send the transaction, you should use a fresh address. Like if you care about your privacy, you can use a totally fresh address. And
speaking about the working group, the team here, because if they're, it's a multi-sig.
Yeah, it's public. It's actually.
You think maybe we should put that on the? Think maybe that should go. I'm just asking, maybe in the Git book, as far as at the top of the Git book, because the Git book's supposed to be a resource thing for the team to see.
Yeah. For the moment,
right now, right now, I'm overwhelmed with all the different documentations I have to pull up. There's not like And it's not just here. I mean, it's pretty much everywhere. But it's like organizing and centralizing the information and the forms. But yeah, so that's what I'm struggling with. Every time we meet, I've got 6 tabs open.
Yeah, that's actually one of the points of the agenda, like Nate suggested the other day, creating a centralized point of where all the transparency documents are at. So we can, I mean, we don't have so many, like we have the analytics, I mean, the decision tracking, and now we created this document for multi-sigs. And we should, I mean, and we are going to add the one for, like for every working group. And then actually on Wednesday, we are going to have a call with the stewards, because I was having some, okay, I was checking the stewards multisig, and then I was like, but I myself, I mean, I could pull out who was what, because, more or less I know how many tokens each contributor have, just a little bit. And I had a Discord channel with the people who's in the stewards multisig then. But I mean, I was doing it because, I know the flow a little bit, but it's not. And then the question was like, should we, the transparency working group, be asking to every working group who is, holding these addresses for each multisig, or we should put just the addresses? And yeah, I mean, I was talking a little bit with Tam, and maybe for the tune, we just put the addresses, but then for the audit, we could put the names. But actually, I mean, it was just me and Tam, and I thought like we could have a bigger discussion with the whole stewards in Wednesday. I mean, and everyone who joins that call, of course.
I don't. I don't know if I'd make the names public. No, I'm just speaking. I mean, it's good to know, but it's good to have it recorded somewhere. And this is my opinion on this: is that I think it's good to have it recorded somewhere that for accountability purposes. But as far as community for public facing, I don't think the name should be there, because I think that's a security issue. And I'm not talking about like a security issue as far as somebody's going to hack the wallet or something. I think it's a security issue for that individual in real life security problem.
We are suggesting one to use a fresh address for all the multi-sig accounts. We also made a forum post, but yeah, the intention is like everyone use like, fresh addresses, nothing linked to them. And the only thing that you get with that name is, oh, look, Septimus and Ivy and Juan are making accountable for the transparency multi-sig. But actually, all these addresses, I don't know about Juan. I think he was using the same. And I was telling him, you shouldn't. But yeah, he wanted. But for me and Ivy, for example, like these addresses says nothing about us. They probably have like 1K max in the wallet.
Yeah. I understand. I'm just looking at it from like a physical security perspective. Like, I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I'm just saying that that's always something that should be considered. I mean, if last name's not present or anything, anyway, like if you can't track it, you can't trace the person in real life, then that's fine. But if somebody's got their full legal birth name up, then I mean, that's
I think of course. Like I would say, good luck trying to find Septimus. Who's Septimus in real life? Probably no one.
Right.
But people, Juan, probably his real name. Ivy, probably too.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to make it a big deal. It's just something to consider,
Yeah, I agree with you.
I can share my screen for the sample of the spreadsheet.
Okay.
Oh yeah. AGH.
So this is how they used to do that. But instead of sprint, we can say a week for We can just put the week and then the hours and then the short description of work. So
okay.
I feel like we can.
Do we have Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like we can
I was
have
gonna ask.
something like this, you know,
Yeah.
just to track the
I
hours,
think it's great.
you know, and then every week we update it. Like we can send a reminder to everyone in the team, or every sync call that we have, we can remind that just a reminder that to update this spreadsheet together during the sync call, and update it with the I think we are planning to do the transparency calls weekly, right? So maybe we can take a few minutes from our weekly calls to update this the spreadsheet that we'll be making for transparency to track the hours. And then at the end of the month, so it will be easier for us to pay every end of the month instead of trying to remember how many hours we worked for the past weeks.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Ivy. And I think we could also have one tab for every contributor. I mean, I feel like it's going to be a pretty small team, and we could have, like one tab for Seb, one tab for Ivy, one tab for GH, and that's it. I mean, with all the contributors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
can do
guess
that.
that'd be a good idea too. If you just want to do tabs instead of each person have their own sheet.
So, okay, we create that sheet, and then we start counting the hours. And then at the end of the month, we make a forum thread with the whole thread. What about that? Like, what about having, a forum thread with all the payments from transparency, and instead of being transparent from each contributor, we make transparent like the whole process, and we say, okay, Ivy worked this amount of hours, she's getting that, Seb that, GH that, and ratio that, and
I think
then
we can just.
we
Sorry.
and we just make one forum post instead of everyone making a forum post.
Yeah. And in the
I think
forum
that-
post, we can just put the link to this document. It's okay to make this document public. It's being transparent
Yeah.
also. Instead of writing in detail the hours in the forum post, like we can just say go over to this link to find out the
I mean,
the hours.
I would say, what is everyone getting? And then, if you want to check it out more, then go to this link. Like, okay, Seb is getting, I don't know, whatever. Everyone, whatever, depending on the hours they put during the month. And then, and then, like if someone wants, okay, why is, Ivy getting this and Seb that? Okay, you go to that link and then you see the whole amount of hours.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Sounds
that'll
good.
work. You can just put the name, hours, and payout.
Yeah, exactly. And then if someone wants to see what this person did exactly, then they just go on this document.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ivy?
Yeah,
I would put.
I added some notes in the agenda so we don't forget it.
Okay.
And we must but I think it will come into the accounting side. Like, just don't forget that for the video recording, our proposal is to have like to pay
Yeah.
and
I mean,
yeah.
we just and of course, like depends on the task. Like we link it to the.
You think for on the spreadsheet, you think you for task description on there should it, because we have different, there are going to be different projects or different tasks that need to be completed.
I mean,
man, that's what D works for, right? I mean, if I'm not mistaken. To list that stuff. Okay, but anyway, I was going to ask, in the spreadsheet, you think you should put a status for that particular task, whether it's completed or if it's ongoing, or do you think that's overkill?
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
think
okay.
that's good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. If a work doesn't get completed in that week, just mention it. Just provide an update. You know, like just giving update on the on that project.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a very long description, but just give an update on what you're doing or what you're working on.
And we also have a lot of tasks that are, repeatedly, like getting the recordings or, updating the decision tracking document, all that stuff. Like, it never gets done because, you are getting decisions every time. So you're updating it. And then, like the big thing for transparency is going to be like the audit. And the first thing we need is set up to analytics.
Yeah, you said that's SQL based, right?
Yeah. And we actually have actually 3 people who are willing to work on it.
Yeah, I think Nate Suit say he was going to.
No. Like for setting up the analytics is GH, who's actually on this call. Santiago is who is probably going to take the most of it. And then Naut also is there, like, just to bring support if Santiago needs some help. But probably is Santiago taking most of it. He's getting COVID now, so I don't know. Probably this week is a bit off. But yeah, that's the update on the analytics.
Okay.
Okay, so for the payout, how do we want to do that? Like, who will do the accounting? I mean, we have tracked the hours, but who will make the final, counting the hours and signing the multi?
No, I think it should be me and you, Ivy, if you think it's not too much from asking from you.
Yeah, it's okay for me, but is it okay with the rest of the team, like Rachel and
Yeah, I mean, I feel it makes sense because me and you who have to pick, touch the bottom to say yes. So we just, and the document is going to be transparent and anyone can check it at any time. And if someone, raises some issues, like they can just comment on the forum post. Actually, if it's a forum post, it's actually good because people can also comment.
Yeah.
Are you talking about making the payments, the monthly payments, or are you talking about the book work as far as summing up the payments?
Yeah, that too. Summing up the payments and the clicking the button to send the payout. Because
Yes. So on the spreadsheet, you can make like the first page on the spreadsheet can just be everybody's names.
Yeah.
And then you can pull in the data from the other spreadsheets, like the sum function or whatever, of people's hours. And then that way, like whenever whoever's going to, it has to be one of the multi-sig people, but whoever's making the payout can just look at that first sheet. And then, they're free to look through all the other sheets, but I mean, the first sheet should just be like a reference sheet. They can just go there, look at it, send this person this. And I mean, I don't know if addresses should be public or not, like personal addresses or not. But
I mean,
I feel like
they're going to be. Yeah, they're going to be on the. Oh, I see that point. I mean,
so on the spreadsheet, like when you create the workbook, the first page can be everybody's name and their hours, and it's just like an accumulator. The first page is just your reference for the people that hold the multi-sig to make the payout, because you can have the person's name, hours, address, and you can even build in a function for however many token it is per hour. So, and then that would be just your reference sheet, and then each individual person will have their own sheet where they account for their actions and their hours.
Yeah, I think I can set it. Yeah, I can set it up because I've also done it for Common Swarm before. Yeah, then I think we can have a monthly sessions up to count the total number of hours.
And
maybe
maybe Rachel, you want to help Ivy on that? I don't know if maybe you're not interested, but I think that's a good first issue.
Yeah, I mean, I can create the spreadsheet. That's no problem. I just need to know. I'll just need information from people, so I'll just ping those people, I guess. Just DM them to get their information. We got how many people are in the transparency team? JH is here now, but I mean, like, how many?
I mean, it's probably going to be the three of us, probably Nate, then Juan and Tam are getting some recordings, and then they do an analytics team. That's it. I mean, it's pretty simple.
All right. So.
But then.
Yeah. You said Juan.
Yeah, I mean, Juan and Tam are just getting some recordings. I don't even know if they are going to ask for funding for that. I mean, if they.
Okay. Yeah, but let's just assume that they will get funding for that.
Because I just need I need to know who all the people are that are involved that have the potential for being paid out or receive funds.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess if somebody can send me that, then I'll get started on the spreadsheet.
Yeah, I put the names in the agenda. Are you sure if you can?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was on a.
I think instead of DMs, it would be nice like if you tag them on the transparency chat, because
sure.
They also don't know you, like they might. Who's that guy, right? Yeah.
Right. Why does it want my address?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And just make sure to tell them, talk about their privacy, because these addresses are going to be on public at the end of the day, because Ratio is going to get 1K from this month, then Ivy 1K.1, and then whatever, right? And then people will see Ivy, the amount, Ratio, the amount, and then then the multi-sig sending those funds, and it's very easy to link names to addresses, right? Like it's just make sure to tell people to use fresh address and taking care of their privacy.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I'll take care of that then.
That's awesome. And I think, do you want? I think Ivy, you could also work with him. Like you work together. I think that's.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I feel like
I can create it and then I can send it to Ivy and she can look at it and then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be great.
So I'm gonna tag Ratio here. Yeah. Or are you on TC ZenHub, Ratio?
No. Wait. Let me check.
Yeah. Or you can just share with me your handle or your username on GitHub or ZenHub, and then I can add you to the TC repository, and then you can open an issue for creating a spreadsheet and assign it to yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on the ZenHub. I've got it.
Yeah, just send me your username so I can add you there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, if there's nothing else to talk about it, Zepti, since JH is here, I think we can prioritize talking about the good analytics before we move on to other topics.
I think GH is listening. I think his mic is not working.
Oh, okay.
But feel free to interrupt at any time, GH, if you have your mic working. Okay. So that seems like a fine process, right? Like you guys create. Yeah, GH just DM me like he's listening. So you guys create that document, and then who will take care of the forum post for this?
The forum post.
Yeah.
As far as payments, as far as payouts.
Yeah, just make a forum post at the end of the month, like before we send the, I think like me and Ivy should use that forum post to send up the funds. So like the job the job should be like make sure like everyone in the team requested their funding, and then making a forum post for the community to be transparent, and then Ivy also is reviewing it, and then we just send the money.
I got you. If somebody can just do one post first, and then I'll take over.
Okay. Yeah, I could do the first one.
Because I don't know. Because I just want to make sure that I get it formatted and get all the information in there correctly, and because y'all have been doing this a while, so I'm still trying to. I don't want to go through the work. I don't want to put in the work and then everything I do be wrong, and then somebody's got to correct everything, and then that's like a waste of my time, a waste of somebody else's time, and also a waste of tokens if I'm actually getting paid for it. So
yeah, that's fair. I can get the first one.
Yeah, I can help you also, Zep. But don't forget to open an issue.
Yeah. Maybe the next topic is actually the next topic is talk about go to the board and set up some deadlines. Like I feel like with this 3-month proposal we make, we need to actually our deliveries should be like keep doing our operationals weekly, and also the audit. Like I think we should in this 3 months should give to the community the first audit.
Yeah, or at least yeah. I have to go back and like I remember reading the from the read about the audit. So, or maybe if the audit should be able to be done, but
yeah, I mean
maybe updates. Like this is where we're at. Just a brief like 2 sentences or sentence.
I mean, the first goal should be like, if on February we get the data analytics, then we can start. I mean, also like the first month, working groups are making their multi-sigs. Then we start gathering the information, and then the other 2 months we focus on pulling, all the data we have on all the document decision tracking and multi-sigs, all that information we can pull it out into the audit, so the community know like everything that's going on regarding transparency. Okay, and then for that. Yeah, that's one thing we need to do for sure. Maybe the work we don't need it anymore, but just an update on the work. The work actually is like a pretty new tool, and actually 2 working groups are testing with it. And like if after 3 months of day testing, like after the first proposal day testing, it's working, then we embrace it. But I feel like we don't need like the whole TCV testing at all. If there's some bugs or stuff, it's better.
I like it. I mean, the tool looks looks pretty intuitive and looks simple to use. Then the layout looks great. How long is their trial? How long was their test run supposed to be for?
I mean, they're still in beta. They didn't release the product yet. Okay. But the good thing, like having also Comms and Gravity there, it's they're building the tool, and then Comms and Gravity are making suggestions and giving feedback, so the tool looks pretty TC friendly, right?
Right.
Okay, the board. We need to create. Oh, do you have a handle?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I've registered or not on the form. But let me check.
I haven't added it yet. I'll do it after this call because the screen is being recorded.
No, true.
Yeah. I'm checking now. See if. Yeah, no, I don't believe I have. But
Yeah.
I'll DM it to you whenever whenever I get it. Whenever I sign, when I'm done registering, I'll send it to you. And I'll try to make it as close to my username as possible.
Okay. So, I mean, I think one other thing we should do is like maybe schedule a work session for this week. What do you think, IBM ratio or GH?
Yeah, that's okay
And
with
then,
me.
What? I'm sorry. What was the question again? I apologize.
yeah, scheduling a work session. There's something we need to get done, and it's updating this token engineering commons Gitbook. I can do that because I already have access from Nate.
Yeah, I think you have. I think you're the only one with permission to it right now as well.
And then we also need to update the multisig doc, decision tracking doc. Like there's some decisions on conviction voting that also need to be updated. And I mean, and also like the big thing, I really need to think like we need to start building how are we going to work on the audit, and also to onboard new people. Like if we need someone to do something, like have clear instructions how people can do, so then it's easier for everyone, like easier for us to review and easier for the contributor to get like what you were just saying, Rachel, like so people do the job that actually needed and not and not another thing like set up expectations. And also like for us, like
is there yeah, okay. I was just gonna just real quick. What apps do we actually use? Like, what platforms are we using? I know we're using Google Docs. We're not using dWork. That's in like beta testing.
Yeah, no,
And we use ZenHub for that's total. That's
for project management.
right,
ZenHub.
and that's for
For
the entire common
TC.
stuff. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but then it's like we just toggle the label transparency, and then you see only transparency issues. So it's pretty good organized. Like Tam is a hero. Praise Tam.
Just one concern, Zap. I feel I mean, since this coming month we'll start doing work and requesting funds from the TEC funding pool, right?
What really happened?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get paid for using TEC funds. My only concern is, like, for example, we do a work session together just to update the decision tracking document and the multisig document, and we count all our hours only working on that. Then they will see, oh, each one of them spent an hour to update this document.
Maybe I agree. Maybe
it,
we start to be more efficient, and then
I feel like we can just assign each because these are more administrative work. So I feel like we can just distribute these documents among ourselves, like one document to update for you, one document for me, one document for Rachel. So only one person is handling each document, and then we just set one call to sync and see if everything is complete. Instead of showing in our work spreadsheet that 1 hour for Ivy for doing multisig, 1 hour for Rachel multisig, 1 hour. It might not. And we're using the fund.
I mean, for me personally, it was good. Like even if we are just in a call and then I doing one thing, you're doing another thing, but then we're there working. We have an hour schedule. for me, like we were doing that for a very long time, and for me personally, it works a lot. Like, yeah, we just set up a call and we just start working.
I know.
But yeah, I agree with you. Like, it doesn't make sense like to pay full hours for administrative tasks to everyone.
Yeah. Though, yeah.
I mean, I can update the multi-sig doc. I already was chatting with Mitch. I have all the names. I mean, I personally can. I feel like, yeah. I mean, if someone wants to take any task, like just say.
And then, okay, let's list down the documents that needs to get updated regularly or every week. Or regularly.
I mean, it's not every week. Like the multi-sig at the beginning, it's going to be some tasks, but then not so much.
What else? YouTube.
Oh, no, you say playlist. There's no playlist for communities. I believe.
A video playlist?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think I have it.
Oh,
I added it already.
yeah. Oh, true. Oh, but actually, we need to change the order. Okay, let me.
so is it an onboarding series?
It's the working group call, weekly calls from communities.
Oh, yeah,
Like what
yeah.
we're doing. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was for like new members. Like you said, they have a playlist. I thought that's what you're referring to, like an onboarding package, basically, that people should watch to understand TEC.
Oh, that would be.
Oh, no.
But that would be a great idea to do. But we also have a playlist for the orientation calls. So we created a playlist for it.
Yeah, those. I've been to 3 of them. They never seem to be the same. So,
That means that Diddle is doing a great job.
I mean, which is fine, but I think the last time, because I don't think I think that was the first time anybody's mentioned about like how the praise works in detail. Instead of it being a common stack, now it's TEC, and then as far as wallets go. So yeah, but anyway, that's me. That's not got nothing to do with transparency.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zeb, I made a list of the things that we have to update regularly. It doesn't have to be. I mean, I feel like, for example, these 2 things, the video database and playlist, I update them every week. But yeah, it would be great to update them every week, so it's not a big chunk of work to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like we can just distribute these tasks among ourselves, among our team, you know? So yeah, I don't know who wants to take what. Just to give a ratio, some context on what these documents are. So multi-sig doc is the I think Zepti was showing it earlier.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that's a multi-sig doc,
yes.
and then the decision tracking document. That's what we do every. We do that every sync. Yeah, every call. But if we don't have enough time, we can work on that async.
Yeah.
So this is a document where we list all the decisions that have been made in the community. It can be through snapshot vote or TC forum or all kinds of decisions and the gardens. But I feel like we're relying more now on gardens. But if there are decisions made through snapshot or token log, we also include them in this document.
Where
Can you share? Can you show it?
Yeah, I was going to ask what resources are used to get this information.
Basically, we just go to Snapshot, to TEC Snapshot page, and then TEC Garden and a token log, TEC token log as well.
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like we are going to use token log never again now.
Yeah, just check if there are new decisions, and also in the forum, if there's something that went through the advice process, we also include that in this document.
We need to include. I mean, there's a bunch of conviction voting. I think I can take care of those documents. Like I've been doing those.
I've got the snapshots. I don't know if I have TEC Gardens.
It's just gardens.onehive.
Oh, maybe
gardens.onehive.org.
Yeah.
And then you just go into the TC one.
You said it was OneHive, right?
Yeah.
There it is. I got it.
I mean, I need to connect blah blah blah. But that's it.
Yeah, and then the video database. I don't know if we still want to update it, but if you click on that link, we've been updating this since the beginning. So we just have this long list of all the videos we have uploaded and make them color coded. Yeah, I don't know if we still want to update this, but it's something that we do every week.
I'm not using it anymore. But if someone sees some value out of it,
that looks. I was just gonna say I wouldn't use that even as a new user. I wouldn't use it because it's just too much. I don't know if it's the colors or whatever have you, but maybe if it was broken down into tabs instead of everything on one sheet, like by work group or by. Yeah, you can do by active work groups, and then you can do archive work groups or something like that.
But the thing is, you also have for this, you have used the YouTube channel. Just on YouTube, go on the playlist, and then you have all of them in here. Like you want to see reward system or Omega working group, then you have all the codes here.
Right.
So you think we can just stop updating this document?
I was using it to when I am uploading a new video, when I come to this document, I just copy this and then I put 31. But right now I'm just using the YouTube channel, which is also I feel it's easier for me now that I discovered that new method.
Okay, so let's just
I'm unfamiliar with the inner workings of YouTube. I'm a consumer of it, not a producer, so I wouldn't be able to help at all at this point. I mean, obviously I could learn on how to upload videos or document them or whatever's required.
Okay. And then the YouTube playlists. So wait.
I think.
So the multi-sig doc, will this be? I think this was assigned to me. Or do you want to do it, Zep?
I mean, I have the names.
Okay, then it will be on you to update regularly, but I think I have an open issue for this to set it up. But for updating, it can be assigned to you. Okay. IV to finish setting up. Oh no! Is this the multi-sig doc need to get updated regularly?
I already made this one with you, I think.
Yeah.
I just need to put the names here. Like I already chat with Mitch. I have all the names for the laser tag and reward board. Then I also have for stewards and transparency. We just made this one.
Okay.
And then for the, and the other thing is like I need to talk with the stewards, like what I was saying before, like the names. Like, do we want to have the names? We don't want to.
Okay, then I guess I have to assign this to you instead, because my name in the ZenHub issue it's assigned to me, so I can just move it to you.
Actually that's an issue I wanted to take care of, because also I'm working with the Gravity Treasury Management. So if I start to get all the stuff done, then I get to them fast.
Okay. How about the decision tracking document? Would you be ratio interested to update it or use it, or should I take it?
I feel it should be me or you, Ivy, honestly, in this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, like I can work on it, but I like again. That's the thing where I don't want to miss information. I don't feel like I've been here long enough to be able to do that and have it.
I think we can schedule one session to do this, and then you can observe how we do that.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, that's pretty much what I need for. That's exactly what I would need with like YouTube as well. Just to be able to see the processes that are involved. Yeah.
Okay. So I put our names there for now. But yeah, Ivy and I think all of us. And then
that's my biggest holdback is actually not knowing where the information is to.
Mm-hmm. How about the playlist, Zap? Do you want to take that on, or I can do that?
No, you were doing that until now. I think that's working great.
Okay. So yeah, and then for the decision tracking doc, we can show Ratio how it's being done, and then we can decide later on if he wants to take it on fully or we want to split the task.
Yeah, I mean, actually, the work to get that done is, check the forum regularly, check the snapshot regularly, check the gardens regularly, and check the top voting regularly. And then when you see something, just update it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I really think it should be done by me or you, Ivy. This task, it's like a view of the whole community, and it's going to be a very important document for the audit.
Okay. And of course,
I was just going to say that. I mean, if y'all still want to show me how it works.
Yeah. I mean, of course. But I actually feel like the more eyes, the best. Like if I only do that, it's okay. If me and Ivy, that's better. And if me, Ivy, and Ratio, the more eyes, the better. Like, because this document is it's going to be important for the audit because we're going to pull all the data from there, and the same for the multisig. The multisig is going to help on the Dune analytics.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, I think we can split the task actually, and for the decision tracking doc, like instead of if one person will be doing it, it might take like an hour or two. But if the three of us, we can split it and we can finish in 30 minutes, maybe.
I actually think like the best way is as we were doing it until now, like just on the call, because on the call we make sure like check the forum, and if you were worried about many people wasting their time and paying too many people, what we could do is like, okay, we're in this call, and then calls are getting praised, so we're not paying the calls, right? Like the weekly sync.
But right now not yet, so we'll still be people. I think we have a tool for it, but it's not deployed yet.
But I mean, it goes through the press system.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I'm asking.
Now we still praise them because we don't have the tool yet.
Yeah.
But if
what I mean is not like people will not be requesting fast from joining the sync. They will just get praised.
Okay, so then we can agree that we don't charge the calls. Like, yeah. Then just get the praise for joining calls. So so we will not be counting the hours that we join the transparency calls. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, that's weird because until now we're just getting praise, right?
I mean, you could. I don't know if you're going to. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry I missed the first part of this. You can take the meeting and just divide it by the number of people. If you want to do that, like divide the hour by the number of people, and then they can put that on their timesheet.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know, if 3 people is doing something, normally it's 3 hours, right? But the thing is, like, this meeting is open; anyone can join. You know, what if someone just came here to listen and do nothing? Then have we to pay him? I don't think so. I think like the best way with the meetings is just throw them to praise, and then the price system to work, and right. I mean, I feel that way.
But yeah, with your whole thing about people coming in and not participating.
Yeah,
I understand that. But then you're also like, and I'm not like either way is fine with me. But you might have some contributors that they don't agree with that because you're still taking time out of their day.
Yeah.
And that's why I was saying, like, if you take the 1 hour,
but
I don't know how far down y'all go. Like, do y'all go to minutes or do y'all just use the minimum as 1 hour for everything? Because if you go down to minutes, then you can just like take the meeting and divide it by the number of people. And then so if there's 4 people and it's an hour, then that's 15 minutes. So you're not losing,
I mean, but you're still putting 1 hour and you're getting 15 minutes, right?
Well, yeah, that's true. So yeah, I mean, that's the point as far as like, how do you want to do it?
I feel, in my opinion, like, like this call is just to, onboard people and see what's the task to get done on transparency. And if they want to pick some, fantastic. And if they don't want, that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it either way. I was just trying to like make a counter argument to that, or
Let's see what other hurricane groups will be doing about their calls.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, honestly, I really think like, the reward system is taking care of that.
Not yet, right?
Yeah, but it's there.
I mean, for
even
now,
if it's not yet or in the future, but it's their job, it's their business.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have to pay everyone who's joining this call. Otherwise, like people a bunch of bots will join here, and then we have the problem, right?
Yeah, but I mean, because for example, for the month of February, I don't know if the reward system will be ready by end of the month, but if not yet,
it's not our problem. It's not our problem.
Yeah, I mean, but if not yet, how do we compensate those contributors joining the transparency call? Do we just rely on the praise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if everybody praises everybody, I mean, I don't know what a praise equals, like as far as payment wise or payout or whatever. But
I mean, no one
everybody praises everybody, then everybody gets something.
No, I mean, the thing is, like, anyone of us can do it. Like, at the end of the call, I say, I praise Ratio, Ivy, GH, and Septimus for joining the transparency call and chatting about blah, blah, blah. And we rely that payment on the reward system.
Okay.
Not on our budget. Because,
and then couldn't like, I could turn around and say, I praise Zepti, Ivy, and JH as well.
You can also do that because in the praise quant, I think there's a process where we can the quantifier can now like if they're double praises, like if you dish the same praise as Zeptimus praise, I think it will be only counted as one by during praise quant.
They will flag it as duplicate.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. I see. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess the praise then. That's the.
Yeah. I think otherwise, like, our budget will be eaten by meetings.
But I don't.
I mean,
I'm either way. I mean, and like you said, you can find arguments for either side of that, like you said, you might end up getting bots that just come in here and sit, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zep, I think.
Wow, we're at the top of the hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for this delay. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you on the next week. And maybe Ivy, we really need to get a call.
Yeah, let's
And
schedule it now and then.
and maybe on that call, since you say like you don't want to update documents, that's fine. But we need a call for start structuring the work of the audit. That's and a roadmap. We need a roadmap for the store. I mean, I have in my head 3-month roadmap, but maybe we need to prepare a document. I know Tam is pushing like for every working group.
Wednesday, 5 p.m. CET. Would that work?
Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday is good. I have live lessons tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Before orientation.
That one's orientation.
Before orientation.
Do you think we could have 2 hours?
I can join. I have a comms meeting at Common Stack before that. So I will be.
Okay.
Yeah, I can only join from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
And what about more in the morning? Or
it will be too early for Ratio if he will be joining us.
Yeah, what time is morning? What time morning are you talking about?
Morning for Zepti.
I mean, what time?
It's like
maybe like
11 morning,
p.m. 11 p.m. CT, something like that.
So that's like gonna be 6 a.m. 6 a.m. EST. You're on EST.
Yeah, I could on what? On Wednesday?
Mm-hmm. Or maybe, I mean, I don't want to make you wake up 6 a.m.
I'll probably either be awake or be about ready to wake up anyway.
What's the latest time you could do, Ivy? A 2 hours work session?
I think the earliest I can do. Though I'm free, I have more time on Thursday. I can do 2 hours on Thursday, like 2 p.m. CET to 4 p.m. CET.
Okay, let's do 5 p.m. Wednesday, and then we see if we need more time or not, and then we can schedule another one on Thursday.
Okay.
So they're doing 5 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? On Wednesday.
It's
11 a.m. That'll work.
If you give me your email, I can send you an invite.
Are you doing Zoom or are you doing Discord?
I mean, Google Meetings, but we just join on Discord. It's just so you have it on your calendar, if you want.
Yeah, I've just put it on there. But okay. Yeah, I'll send you my email. Anyway, I mean it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I stopped.
There you go.
Okay, great. Okay, so we three are here, and yeah, that's it. We're going to work on structuring the work actually.
Yeah, I'll get on that.
And yeah, thank you so much for joining, TH. I don't know if you have any questions, just DM me, and I'll answer it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry for running late.
Everyone.
That's cool. All right. See y'all on Wednesday.